Hello, everybody, and welcome to Couch Potato Queens live after Survivor 42. I am your host, Alex, and I'm joined by my wonderful partner in gay crimes, Josh. Hello, how are you doing, Josh?
Hey, my love, I'm doing great tonight. It was a great episode. I love this cast, and I like this green theme we have going on today. We're both in green.
Yes, I'm okay. I just because we have it in the comments, I'm gonna pull it up really quick. Jackson, when you're on lithium, not a drug problem. Lithium is actually used by a lot of people nowadays to medicate for bipolar disorder. And so it kind of seemed like Jackson was more in that camp. I haven't done any research on this to know what actually went down, but from what it was seeming like, is it seemed like Jackson was medicating for like a depression, anxiety kind of situation, because lithium is used medically as well.
Yeah,
so just to nip that narrative right in the bud.
Amen. Yeah, I was really sad about that. I mean, we'll talk about it, but I was really sad about that. I liked it a lot.
It was a bummer.
I know.
Yeah, but it was sad because I would have liked to have seen them cast someone in that spot.
Agreed. And it kind of screws the Orange Tribe, which I really like the Orange Tribe. So, do you think we should talk about, really quick about, our favorite tribes or, people that we like going into it?
Yes, I do have a little slideshow. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Stephen. Hello, Madam Caliente, all of our friends. Hello. So let's just talk about our faves. We didn't do a draft for this one just because we have so many queens that are going to be covering this season. So we're just going to talk about our faves and our predictions.
Love that.
So let's start it off with Taku.
Yes,
with Taku. I think that this tribe is going to crash and burn.
I disagree. I think this tribe is going to be very strong because they have Jonathan.
I think Jonathan is going to get picked off pre-merge so fast.
I don't know. I think he would in an early season, but I'm going to disagree. I think they really like him, especially now that Jackson's gone. They're going to need him for that first phase of the game. I don't see him getting targeted early, maybe beginning of merge, but right now I think Jonathan's in a good spot with this tribe personally, but that could change. That's how I feel. Okay, can I just say it? I just want to say it. I love Marianne. She's the love of my life. I love her. I do
too.
Her so much.
I am obsessed with Marianne. When she started wailing, bawling, absolutely sobbing when Jackson had to leave, I was like, oh my God, yes, secret agent, we stand Marianne. Absolutely.
Definitely stand Marianne. I also really I really like this tribe, honestly. This tribe is great. It's not my favorite tribe, but I really like them. They're kind of in the middle for me on who I like. I really like Maria a little bit. We didn't see too much of her, but I like her. Omar I really like as well. It's a really good tribe with good dynamics.
I feel like all of these players are none of them are going to be good enough at Survivor to do well once they merge. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Once they merge, they're going to be in their little taku.
Yeah.
Yeah, their little taku area. And they're not going to realize okay, now it's time for me to play the game and be cutthroat. I really, really hope that Marianne has this secret snake in her.
She doesn't.
But there's no way. After hearing her absolutely wail like that, cry, sob, wail tonight, I'm no, this girl is a saint.
This girl, if she doesn't make the jury, I'll be mad. I really want to watch the whole season. That would be a travesty. I would stop watching.
I just hope that this tribe never has to go to tribal because I don't want any of them to go.
I don't think they're a tribe that I think could potentially. They're strong because of Jonathan, and it's really I don't know. It's a good mix there. I think that they're in a good standing. For ranking of tribe, I'd rank them 2 of 3. There's a tribe that I like more and like the dynamic more of.
Yeah, I agree. We need to protect Marianne at all costs.
Oh,
absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. I think that I want to live in a world where Marianne could win Survivor. I just don't see it for her.
She can make it far. Okay, maybe she'll get dragged to the final 3 or something. You know,
That would be nice.
I would
That
love
would be
an
very nice if
all-star.
that could happen, but I don't think it will.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Lindsay and Maria.
Maria, yeah.
Maria. I feel like they kind of went into the background for me on this episode. Like we saw Maria a little bit.
We saw Lindsay too with that during the challenge, like that whole little thing with the mud. We'll talk about it.
Oh yeah. Lindsay
Yeah.
during the challenge, like Lindsay's good physically.
Yeah.
It seems like she understands how to do the challenges and stuff, but I'm not sure again if they're going to be a like big like power players strategically. I think Maria might be.
Yeah.
Like she might be able to play the game, and I also think that Omar is going to have like a hard time being cutthroat.
Also, I do feel like the tribes aren't stacked evenly.
I
think
100% agree.
There is one tribe we'll get there, like that literally has all the skinny boys who weigh 100 pounds.
Well, not anymore.
I mean, but like, when they stack these tribes, they put Jackson and Jonathan and Omar, who are 3, I think, strong guys on a tribe together. Like, and then they put all these weak boys on another tribe. Like, all they just have is Rockstroy. Like, when we get to Blue, I'm like, what?
I know. I want to know, like, how they divided these. Like, what was the process?
Someone was on drugs when they decided who.
I know. Like, Jonathan alone is, like, our only real, like, powerhouse this season.
Jonathan's the only buff boy. I like a buff boy. Oh,
like this season is lucky that we are not in like the olden days of Survivor where they would like wrestle each other in the mud.
Right.
I'd
love some wrestling in the mud. Let's go. It's like I tell you that Blue tribe is like the Survivor China tribe. Survivor China had all the little mini 100 pounds and under. I'm 3 times their size.
Let's talk about this. The mudblood smearing task. These twists are comical. Okay. So I was bummed. I know we were all bummed that 41 and 42 are going to be so similar twist wise, but I did really enjoy this weird twist.
Mm-hmm.
I really like these amulets or whatever. So just to recap the amulets a bit, in our first reward challenge, they did it in legs where they had to run off, get some ores, come back. The first round of people they just did it normal, came back. The second round went off, and instead of actually doing a task, they were given a reward proposition from Survivor, which was the 3 of you on 3 different tribes can choose to work together with these secret things you don't know, or you can just forsake it or whatever. And you'll have to pretend that you're like out here, doing the competition and you don't know what it is. And they're all like, yes, we're here for it. We're going to do it. Yes. Work. Let's do it. So they're all just like rubbing mud and like stuff to make it look like they just did a whole thing. I'm like, this is hilarious. I'm obsessed.
She's here for it, honey. She's here. I was here for the amulet thing, but it's like I don't know. It could come into play if one of them goes pre-merge. They honestly, all 3 of them are like archetypes that I don't think will go early.
No, I think that was the right 3 to give this.
Yeah, I think all 3 of them will probably make it to merge. If I
agree. So Madam Caliente says I did not like it because it made them look suspicious and could ruin their game. So that's like something that the new seasons of Survivor are struggling with, like these secret code words and stuff. Like they really want people to be like, oh, this person has an idol. Like they want people to know that there's some like fishy stuff going on. But I think this one might be a little more tactful.
I think everyone got away with it.
Yeah, I think they got away with it.
All came back money. They all, I don't know.
And it was so early in the game. I don't think people were quite there yet.
For sure. We go into the next tribe.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's next on the list? Yes! Team Survivor China. That's what I call them because they're all the little munchkins.
Team Skinny Boy.
Team Skinny Boys because there's 2 of them. Okay, here's the thing with this tribe. I think there's stronger women on this tribe. I think the 3 physically strongest girls are on this tribe, or the 3 girls are strong. Like, I don't know. They all got airtime in this episode. Don't like Romeo. Not a fan of
I
him.
I love Romeo.
I don't. I
I am
think he just wants to
obsessed.
vote out all the girls. You know when I hate someone that hates all the girls, and I think Romeo just wants to vote out all the girls and keep all the boys there.
Okay, well, Tori's low key toxic as hell. So
That's only because we know the T girl. That's the only reason you're saying that.
no, and because Tori was just like, I don't want to like call a woman like anything mean, but like she was acting rude, okay?
She was talking down to people. You're right.
Like she was talking down to people. She was like, I just want everyone to know that I don't have an idol, so let's just get that narrative out of your mouth because I don't have an idol. So let's just drop it now. I'm like, girl, this is not how you play Survivor. You don't just like bully your way into not being the target.
I hope you're gonna agree with. There's two things I want to say. For those of you who think Tori looks familiar, by the
She
way,
was a bitch. Just say it.
she was a bitch. Okay. Here's the thing. If Tori looks familiar to any of you, Tori was on Sequester, which is Audrey Middleton's game that she has YouTube channel. She played in season 3, did pretty well in that. So my thing is, I think that's gonna screw her going into this because Sequester is played very differently and it's very fast paced. And Survivor, I think people played too fast, and I think Tori's playing a little too fast. I do.
agree.
Tori made a really dumb decision this episode, and I really don't think she's going to make it that far.
No, I think Tori shot herself in the foot. I think Tori is like a very easy target for this other tribe. Like, I think that the other tribe members can like rest easy knowing that they have a free pass next time.
Oh, for sure.
Like, as long as Tori's in the game, like they have a clear target. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Like, she is a shield.
With this tribe though, there are some people I really like, and Swati is one of those people. I really like Swati a lot. I think Swati is a girl that could win this game.
Oh, I think so too. My mom was over with me watching, and my mom's never watched Survivor in her life. And my mom goes, "Oh, she's gonna win."
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, "Why do you say that?" And she's like, "Well, just look at her. She's the only one that's not acting crazy."
Yeah.
I'm like,
she's just there, and I think that she is going to play very well. She's on no one's radars. Everyone likes her. I think everyone else's name has come up at one point but hers, and I think anyone else in this tribe could go. I think she might end up being the only survivor of this tribe, maybe Rockstroy as well. But I think
Rocksroy is on his way out.
You think so? I think they all could be on their way out for different reasons. I think Drea is. Oh,
this is the villain tribe.
She's the villain.
No, this is the villain tribe. They're all villains.
Yeah, they're all not Swati. She's the good girl. But I think Drea's.
But I think Swati could have some villain in her as well. I think she could be very cutthroat.
You're right. They are all villains, though. They are. Like, Romeo's a big time villain. He's like calling the he is so that gay that like worked as a shop boy or worked at freaking Menjo's or something.
Oh, you'd 100% see Romeo at Menjo's.
You know he was a shop boy at a gay bar, at the Twink bar. Like, let's get real. Welcome to the family, Romeo.
Yeah.
Like, duh.
Very, yeah. Yeah. This is team villain, 100%.
Love it.
And I think where this tribe lacks in physical abilities, they will make up for in just sheer ruthlessness. And that's the thing too, where I can see somebody latching onto Tori because she is so ruthless.
Yeah, I see what Agent Secret is saying is that Drea is going to be a target next episode. When they say someone's a target in the previews for the next episode, that doesn't mean that they'd end up being safe. That tries to lead you away from actually who goes. I do not think Drea is going to be going anytime soon. Maybe right before merge, but I think Drea has longevity based on her edit.
Yeah, I think that she might like get into the crosshairs next episode. But I feel like her and Romeo might end up being kind of a power couple on this tribe.
Yeah, I could see Tori going next on this tribe easily.
Or I could see Drea and Tori
working together. We'll see. Yeah. We'll get to it, but overall, this tribe is a hot mess. I will say with Zach, like before we get into like spoilers, I did appreciate Zach as being like the mega fan, but like we'll get into it.
Yeah.
This is my bottom ranked tribe. I like this tribe the least. Just saying.
Yeah, I think that there's going to be some interesting TV that comes from this tribe, but as far as like survivor strategists, I think that they're going to be big sloppy players.
This tribe is probably, I'd say 1 or 2 of them make it to merge. They're gonna be like the tribe from last year. What was it? The tribe that Shan and Ricard were on. It's gonna be like their tribe.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be a
Zach shouted out Survivor Wiki.
right. I love that. Zach is such a Survivor nerd. I wonder if he played orgs. We do have someone on the next tribe though who played orgs, and we'll get into that. Love her.
Come on, orgs.
Come on, orgs. Online reality gaming. Okay. No, I'm kidding. No.
I like this tribe.
I love this tribe.
I like this tribe. I think everybody has a super interesting story. I think these people are like, they can physically play the game, and it seems like we have some good strategists. I fear for Mike.
I don't. I think Mike is going to be fine.
Well, Steven disagrees. Mike is annoying as fuck, according to Steve.
I don't think he's annoying as fuck. I don't think that.
But Secret Agent thinks that Mike is hot.
Oh, yeah.
Mike is daddy, so.
Is he?
I mean, according to the comments, Mike is daddy.
Mike is daddy. I think he's daddy. I'm here for it.
Speaking of comments, if you are talking to us in the comments watching this video, make sure you give us a like, y'all. We love it when you like our videos. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you give us a subscribe here on Couch Potato Queens on YouTube, y'all. Like the video, subscribe. We love to see it.
Love
Thanks
that.
so much for tuning in, y'all.
Steven was saying something he reminds him of Cappy from BB6. I do not see that at all, just because they might look alike. I don't think they're very similar. I think Mike is a good guy. I don't think he's that annoying. I think he's going to be fine. Honestly, I love everyone on this tribe, but my favorite, biasly, my favorite is Chanel, because Chanel is an orger. She played in Pro Survivor, which is a game that I have played in the past. So she's alumni with me in that series. And it's a really fun online game. And Chanel did very well in that. However, my favorite person on the tribe is Hai.
Oh yeah, Hai is great. And I've been like so burned with Survivor now where like my favorites go off early. But I'm like, Hai could win this game.
100%. Or Jenny. I think Hai or Jenny could win this game. Or
Easy.
Chanel. Honestly, any of those three. I think the three of them are all strong players.
Honestly, I can see any of these people except Daniel winning this game.
True. I agree. I think Daniel won't win. I don't think Lydia would win either, though.
No, I think Daniel's the first person voted off this tribe.
I think Lydia could be as well.
Yeah, I mean, Lydia seems like she might be able to get him with Mike in some like weird, like, you know, I don't know. They might get together somehow.
Yeah, I think Lydia's kind of naive, I'd say.
Yeah.
I love her. I love everything about her. Like, I hope she stays around for a while, but for entertainment. Yeah. But she kind of screams pre-merge to me.
So Nunya says I could have done without so many in-depth medical backstories across the tribes.
Right.
I like seeing where people come from right away.
But it's cute, like Daniel.
You know, I get it. Like they do go in a lot, but I like to know our players and I like to know who's on my TV screen.
Right. I agree. I was cool with it. I was cool with like Daniel's leukemia story and like what are the other ones? And Jackson.
And I think they needed to do something with Daniel because Daniel was so unlikable this episode if they didn't show his backstory.
Yeah.
Like Daniel was like, why is this guy here? He's like, I sprained my elbow or my shoulder's dislocated.
I pulled a Stephanie LaGrossa. For those of you who don't know what that is, Stephanie LaGrossa was on Heroes vs. Villains. She's an icon from season 10, Palau, and she pulled her shoulder in the first episode of Heroes vs. Villains and then was voted out in episode 2. So
Secret Agent says, don't call me a bad person, but I don't care about hearing what the backstories. I was like, bring on the blind sides. See, I like hearing about the stories because then when the blind sides happen, they hurt even more.
Amen. We love a blind side. And in New School Survivor, they happen a lot earlier than they did before. Like in Old School Survivor, blind sides didn't happen until like close to merge.
I know that we were talking about not really liking these 6-person tribes, but the 6-person tribes is what allows for these blind sides to happen so early in the game.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. and there's all these idols and everything. I mean, like, yeah, a lot of the fans like don't like this. I definitely think they're gonna change this for 43. I definitely do. They're gonna not do what they did these last 2 seasons. They'll change it up because the fans didn't like last season.
Yeah, I feel like they're like, okay, we did that. Let's do something else entirely. I feel like they're gonna. We're not gonna get into it too much, but I think they're gonna maybe look at their playbook from Survivor Australia and maybe try and do something more like that.
Yes, because Survivor Australia is where it's at, mama. It's so good. It's everything. So good. That's what I would love them to do. Do a 24-person season. Let's go.
Just give me pure Australian chaos. That's all I want. So before we take our little slideshow off, let's just look. I'm gonna scroll through all of our pals one more time. Sorry, Jackson.
Your top three overall people.
I'm gonna narrow it down even more. Y'all in the comments, who is winning this game?
Ooh,
who's winning this game? I'm gonna scroll through so you can see all their faces. Who is winning this game? You tell me right now.
Oh, Hi is my choice.
Who's winning this game?
Hi or Jenny, Hi or Swati. That's my choice.
Jenny, Hi or Swati?
Yes. I think Jenny's a strong player too. I think Jenny's going to do very well. Is she the oldest woman out there? Let me check.
Meitz,
like my age. Jenny's 43, so Jenny is Maria's 47. Okay, there's a few people in their 40s.
We have Hi, we have Jenny, we have a Marianne.
Yeah.
Dawn says it's too early. Dawn, if you had to just use that intuition, just pull it out of the ether, make a guess, who is it? Who is it? What do you think? I'm gonna go on a big limb and I'm gonna say it's Romeo.
That's a joke, right? That's a total joke, girl.
I don't know. I think we're gonna get a lame winner this season. I think
Romeo's going home like next episode or the one after.
I think we're gonna get a winner we don't like.
No.
I don't know. I think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna get a lame winner.
Yeah, I'm not being mean to y'all Gen Zers. I love you all, but yeah, there are a lot of Gen Zers on Survivor now. It's like the millennials are the old people now.
I could pass for Gen Z.
You could.
I can go to Euphoria High.
Come on, Euphoria, best show ever. If you don't watch it,
but yeah, Dawn, I do agree with you. Swati, I think, has a really good shot as well.
I think we could get another female winner this season again. Which we need as many female winners as we can get for these shows.
Wow. I just realized I said that 2 people on this tribe when I was fully like, the winners on this tribe.
I think Jenny and Hi are the 2 strongest on that tribe. I think so. Which makes me think, okay, so let's get into some of the things from the episode.
Yes, I'm gonna remove our
Excuse me? No. Okay, first of all,
I'm 27, so
okay.
I have a few years.
Okay, little girl. Okay, so listen here, Miss Ma'am. 30 years old is not old. It might be old for y'all 21-year-olds, but 30 is young still.
And it'll sneak up on you fast.
It already did.
Okay, but for once the tribe comes unique, I really like that too, Secret Agent. I agree. I like the tribe colors this time around. Yes, let's talk about the episode. We talked a bit about our amulets, but let's go back into it. So our 3 got 3 more years till I'm retired. I wish. Our amulets work where our 3 pals who have gotten them will either get a extra vote if they all make it to merge, right?
Yeah. So if it gets used and there's all 3 of them, they get an extra vote. If it's used and there's only 2 of them, they get to skip a vote. And if it's used and only 1 of them, it's an idol.
Work. I feel like we're gonna get it used at 2.
I think skip a vote, yes, or someone skip someone's vote. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get used at 2. I think we're gonna lose one of the people in that group.
Hmm.
Who are our 3? It's
Lindsay,
Lindsay,
Drea,
Drea,
and Hyde,
and
right?
Hi. Lindsay, Drea, and Hi. I think we're probably gonna lose Lindsay,
I think we'll lose Lindsay as well.
and
Or
then
Drea. One of
Drea
the
and
two.
Hi will use it.
Yeah. Or we'll lose Drea. It's gonna be Lindsay, one of the 2 girls. I think Hyde will meet there at the merge. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that we'll get 2, and then they'll use it at 2. I don't think we'll get to that sweet, sweet one person using it as an idol.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's a cool twist though, because now they're aligned, but they're also enemies. So like, who knows? I like that.
Love that.
Yeah. So we basically have 4 idols in play. Yeah, kind of. We have 3 idols and then 1 potential for an idol.
Yeah, I mean that's it. Yeah, because then they're gonna do that twist like they did last year, where they all have to find the thing and do the little secret codes and shit. Which I'm not a fan of that. I think it's stupid.
Yeah,
I think it was dumb, and I think after this season they'll drop it. It won't come back.
I really hope that they get rid of like that
These
summit
people.
where they all walk up the hill.
It's dumb.
I'm so over this. Like
You know what I want, Alex? Back to basics. Let's go how they used to do it, just with idols. No, their fancy stuff. Just keep it what it used to be. Keep it moving. Even
I agree.
idols.
100%. I agree.
Love that. I would love back to basics. I think it's so many idols, so many twists. It's like too much,
I wish that they could do it in such a way where you literally had to wait for your idol clue to get an idol.
Yeah.
I remember that. Remember when idol clues existed?
Yeah, and then Russell Hands changed that where he started just finding them in the and that's for a couple seasons there weren't idol clues. It was just people had to find them.
Yes, the Summit Walk, Journey Island. I know. It's just so like, okay, this takes up so much of the episode. I'd rather just see them like their tribe strategizing.
Yeah.
I'd rather see island life than them walking up this hill.
Very true.
So let's talk about the next challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. The next challenge this is the one where Jeff was like, this is the most grueling challenge we've ever done.
They've done harder challenges.
I'm like, girl.
Thank you.
I'm like, Jeff, come on.
They're at the beach. Okay, this is the hardest challenge I've ever done before. Let's talk about being in the Africa desert, having to do the challenge that they did the first one and that one. They're all dehydrated and haven't had any water for 3 days. That's a hard challenge. This is okay, lift your thing. Like, come on now.
No, I mean, I'm sure it's hard, but he's like, this is what pure fatigue looks like.
This is what Jeff's dementia looks like.
I was like, okay. Yeah, can we talk about Jackson, though? Like,
let's talk about Jackson. Yeah, Jackson. That tribe is amazing, and then Jackson gets pulled we talked about early on for the lithium. I was sad.
That was sad.
But I was really sad.
That was sad. We do need to talk about Jackson because I was like, when I first saw Jackson, I'm like, this person's gonna win Survivor.
Yep.
I was like, wow, we have like an amazing like trans person here who is like very vocal about representing the LGBT community. Like, this person's going to like fuck up Survivor status quo. Yeah.
Didn't happen. Out within an hour.
Yeah, and low-key Jackson was hot, okay? You caught me. I thought Jackson was hot.
I think Jonathan's hot.
I want Jackson.
Yeah.
But they knew they should have given a spot to another person. Yeah. So I'm gonna do some research, y'all. Y'all are Twitter, fanatics. Y'all figure it out. If you find any like articles, any interviews, whatever, send them my way. We'd love to see it. Know what happened. But from what it seems like, is that from my takeaway at least was that Jackson was prescribed lithium. And he was weaning off of it because you're not allowed to be on it for Survivor. Like, it's probably a list of medications that you're not allowed to be on. So he was like, okay, I'll get off of it then. But then didn't get off of it in time. So just like stopped
So
and
then,
then did not tell them
yeah,
until it was like, hey, by the way, I'm still coming off of lithium. That's kind of what it seemed like.
that was just a dumb move, though. It was dumb.
Yeah, like I don't think that they should have. I don't know. Like, what are you gonna do? Like,
It didn't seem like he was suffering or anything. Like, I think he would have been fine.
lithium is an intense drug.
Okay, so if you're weeding off of it, though, does it make you, like, lose it, like, fully?
Yes, like I was watching this with my mom, and my mom's been a nurse for forever, and my mom's like, yeah, no, that person should not be out there.
Yeah.
Like, when you are coming off of lithium, it's some of the hardest medications to wean off. Like, lithium is one of the hardest medications to wean off of.
Oh, wow. My thing is, don't they usually fly out alternates? You know what I mean?
I
And
know.
why did they choose to just let him play the game when they were gonna pull him, like, a day later? That just doesn't make sense to me.
And he said he was lightheaded on day 3.
Mm.
Okay, 1 second. I have to pull a cake out of my oven.
You're making a cake, Alex?
Yes.
What kind of cake are you making?
It's blood orange.
Blood orange cake?
Yeah, do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Here, I'll show it to you.
Do I get to try it?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not it's for my neighbor.
Oh, it's for your neighbor. Okay. Love that. They should have brought back Dr. Sexy.
Look how cute it is.
Come on, cake.
And then I'm going to make like a little icing for it and put some cute sprinkles on it.
Love that for you.
Because my neighbor's been shoveling our snow.
Okay. Work.
So I'm going to let it cool.
Y'all get Survivor. You have some cake. You know what I mean? You get your whole deal. Work.
Sorry about that.
Come on, cake.
Yeah, it's a blood orange cake.
Y'all, Couch Potato Queens are giving you cake and Survivor. It's a great combo.
Sorry for the cake interruption, y'all.
Okay, can we talk about like something like okay, so we talked about Jackson, like our thought about it. Can we talk about like dynamic of the tribes before going into the immunity challenge?
The dynamic of the tribes.
I want to talk about Tori making a dumb decision on that.
Oh my God, Tori was a moron this episode.
What was she thinking? Why do you don't go off on the first day by yourself alone? You take someone else.
No. I'm like, is this your first time like watching Survivor?
She should know better. She should know better. She was hello, sequester. She should know better.
Yeah, I'm like,
the girl should know better.
This is not your first rodeo. And she, like, I'm sorry, she was clearly looking for an idol.
She was. It was dumb. Why should you do that? First of all, if you're gonna look for an idol, you look for it like maybe like day 2, 3, not like the first day or something.
No, like, are you dumb?
Have someone you trust and you have them look for it for you. Or if the opportunity presents itself, let's say everyone's looking individually for firewood or something, that's when you go and look. When it comes naturally, you don't just forcefully go the first day. That's dumb. That's not a good decision.
Yeah, no, that was like some dumb fucking like if she does not go early, I'm like, she deserves to go just for not understanding how to play this game.
Right, exactly. She should know how to play this game. Maybe she's better for Big Brother.
Even that, she would be slappy. Yeah. True. She was an idiot. Just vote her out. She will not last long.
Yeah.
I am a Survivor fanatic. I own several seasons on VHS. Hell yes. Home recording. And the blood orange cake, though. Way better for a season premiere. Oh, I know. It's just, I'm like, girl, you are a reality TV fan like all of us. Why are you out here acting brand new?
Yeah, that is just no.
No. Tori gives me Teddy Mellencamp.
What? I don't understand that at all. I don't get that. But that's okay. Good one. Work. I don't see that now.
Yeah, no. She needs to realize what game she's playing, because I don't think she knows.
She knows, and I think when she does, it's when she's going to be on Ponderosa.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, when she got to tribal council and she was like out there like rolling her eyes and like making faces at Zach, I'm like, girl, I'm like, this is not a cute look.
It's not a cute look. It's definitely the look of a pre-juror.
Yeah, I'm like, you look like you're here to like get in a fight early on, make
Yeah.
them moves, and then go out like third.
Yeah, third. Yeah, like next episode, right?
Yeah.
Third. Yeah. So, okay, let's talk about, were there any other dynamics on the tribes going into the immunity challenge? Like, what was there anything on Orange? We didn't really get much. Green tribe, they're kind of in pairs right now. So you
Yeah.
have like Hai and Jenny. No, not Hai and Jenny. You have Jenny and the what's the fighter?
Mike?
Mike. You have Jenny and Mike, who are the two older people on the tribe.
Mhm.
They're probably closer to my age. You have Hai and who's Hai with? Can you pull up? Yeah, there we go. I'll be able to this. Okay, so we have Jenny and Mike. We have Hai and Lydia, and then you have Chanel and Daniel. I think Daniel's gonna get voted out, and I think Chanel's gonna join up with Jenny and Hai.
I think
No,
Chanel. I
yeah,
think Chanel's gonna join up with. You mean Jenny and Mike, or do
Jenny
you mean
and
Hai and Lydia?
what I think is gonna happen. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel
Because
like
Hai and Lydia are a pair, and Jenny and Mike are a pair.
I think Chanel's gonna go with Jenny and Mike and take out Lydia.
I agree, and then I think Hai's gonna kind of be floating.
Yeah. I think Danielle's going to go first and then Lydia over there. It's going to be interesting how the dynamic is. I think Chanel's going to be very safe on that tribe.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna see Chanel as a threat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that they're gonna take out Daniel and let Chanel kind of float,
Yeah.
and then Jenny and Mike will like try and target Lydia or Hai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Madame Caliente thinks that Mike is gonna go first on this tribe.
I don't think so.
I could see it. I mean, Survivor, famously always votes out the oldest person first. Survivor loves voting out an old guy.
I mean, we have two men gone, first two boots. So, hey.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on, women power. Yes.
Yes. I know. There's a lot of good women this season. This is a really fun cast. I mean, there's not really any like people that I hate on here except Tori.
Like, honestly, though, I like this cast more than last season.
Yeah, I mean, last season I was like, I could do without a lot of these people, but with this, I'm really just like, man, Tori's kind of a jerk, and then everyone else seems fine.
Yeah.
Roxroy seems a little like manic. I'm like, why are you freaking out about these palm fronds?
Like, y'all need to be building the shelter. I'm like, why are you making everyone build the shelter? Do you understand it's a social game, not a physical thing? This isn't Survivor Africa or Survivor Marquesas.
No, whenever anybody is freaking out about building a shelter, they go home immediately.
Like, that is old school Survivor. He's acting like people from Survivor from like 15 years ago, where they're like, we got to build the shelter and get the food and do all this stuff. And I'm like, Rockstroy, like, come on. This is 2022. You got to play the social game. Thank you.
Yeah, no, very much this. He thinks that they're his kids. Like, he's acting like a dad.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't seem to like the younger people. Yeah, and he feel like he is driving everyone a little bit, bananas on the island.
Can I tell you, though, he'd probably make a great loyal ally.
I do too. I think if you could, like, if he got in with somebody like, who would be, I'm trying to think, like, Survivor-wise, like, who could, like, reel him in?
Drea.
I mean, like past seasons, you know what I mean? Like, imagine if he got in with, like, a
Austin Rob would pull him in, or a Sandra would pull him in.
Like, imagine if he got in with, like, Cirie.
I don't think Cirie would work with him.
No, she wouldn't, but imagine if she had to.
I think more so like a Sandra or Rob would pull him in. Or Tony. Not even a Tony. I think a Sandra or a Rob type player would pull him in a second. Because he seems like someone who would be instantly a good ally. I think he could be manipulated by a strong strategic player.
Yeah.
I don't think
he needs someone to like show him, be like, okay, you are making people mad. You need to calm down.
Yeah.
Like, you need to like lay low. You're the big guy. You can't be out here like bossing people around. You need to chill. Like, yeah, you might not get the best shelter. You might not get the best whatever, but you need to chill because your days are going to be numbered if you freak out about the shelter.
Oh, for sure. I agree. Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah, and none of your business. You are correct. I'm glad they at least showed shelter building issues. Last season, there were none. I think they read Twitter. Someone was reading Twitter and saw what we were saying.
Yes, they do read that tweet.
100%.
Reddit and Twitter, they all do it. Right?
Hundo P.
Should we talk about like post the hardest challenge in Survivor history? Like whoopie-doo. Like I knew the Blue Tribe was gonna lose. Come on.
Oh, yeah, they were struggling hard.
I knew before the challenge started. They don't have any.
Hey, Google, stop. Sorry.
The other tribes each have at least like 2 strong men. You know what I mean? This tribe has like 1 strong man and 2 like Fletsum and Jetsum. Like the 2
Yeah.
of them together don't even equal my weight. So come on.
Yeah, it just seemed like a mess. Do you think production picked out their clothes this season? Yes. 100%. Or I think that they probably made them bring options and then we're like, you're wearing this.
Yeah, I think they make them bring options for all 3 tribes.
Tribes. Yeah, I agree. I think they're like, we need to bring this color outfit, and this color outfit.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. But yeah, like I knew blue would lose. I'm happy orange won because I don't want to see anyone go from orange yet. I really like that tribe. Honestly, I hope blue loses all the challenges. Keep Swatty, vote out everyone else. It's funny. But like back at the tribe though, it kind of came down to who? It came down to Tori was in the running. We had Zach who was in the running. Who else was in there? Rockstory for a second was in the running, but I didn't think it would go to him.
No, I feel like it was always like the writing was kind of always on the wall for Zach.
It's actually shocking to me because I thought Zach would go far in this. I was surprised.
Once they got to that tribal moment though, you're like, oh, it's Zach.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like once you kind of saw like where the alliances were falling.
Do we know who he voted out? Was it Tori?
He didn't vote. He
lost. Oh, yeah. So it's just all votes on him. Poor guy.
How iconic would that have been, though?
Love.
Right, if he had gotten his shot in the dark.
I think the shot in the dark is a stupid twist. I think 1 in 6 is not good enough odds to lose your vote.
I want to read this comment that Secret Agent has. I feel like they sort of re-edited the season last second, considering how horribly 41 was received in some parts. I agree.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, the fans did not like 41. I think Jeff Probst knows that. You know how like fans don't like certain seasons, and Jeff Probst's like, no, it was a great season. Yeah. This last season, I think like they responded, like they knew.
They were like, we're good. We're about to look real dumb because we're doing an identical season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they, you know, are making it more, you know, they're using the footage to make it seem more old school than it is.
Very true. Very
yeah,
true.
No, a lot of people were not about 41. I agree.
The winner, I was happy with Erica winning. I was happy with Ricard and Shan. I was happy with some things about it.
I don't know. Erica did not seem like a winner. I'm sorry.
Ricard should have won the season.
It didn't seem like Erica won the season. Like looking back, I can't tell you like a big move that she made.
She didn't. Ricard should have won last season.
You know, like she was a good player in the sense that she did not get kicked out.
Yeah.
And she was a good player in the sense that she like got sent like to exile multiple times and work diva, you know.
Very true.
Yeah, but she was fine. I didn't dislike her or anything.
But yeah, are you like, what's your thought on our boot for the night, Mr. Zach?
Girl, bye. I mean, we barely got to see him, so yeah, bye.
Well, now he can watch the rest of the show from home.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he probably would not have been the greatest Survivor player just based on how he handled himself at this tribal. He got really defensive and kind of like ready to fight right away. I'm like, that's not how you play.
I mean, you put yourself out there to do the puzzle. You better be good at it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Say I'm the puzzle master, and you go and you're like,
you fuck up the puzzle.
You screw up the puzzle. Not good. Bad.
Yeah, decision. I feel like episode 1, even though like if I was ever on Survivor, I'm a puzzle girl. I do puzzles. I love puzzles. Like I would have to be the puzzle girl. If it was episode 1, I would not put myself on a puzzle. I would be like, let me be a brute force person. I'll push something in the sand. That's what I'll do. Because
Alex,
there's
I think
no
you
way I'm going to be responsible for losing a puzzle on episode 1 because I will go home.
No one wants to be that person.
Because that's always it. It's episode 1, so no one has like super strong alliances yet, and that's like a safe thing to be like, oh well, you fucked up the puzzle, so you're gonna go home. Never do a puzzle on episode 1.
The only puzzle I can't do any puzzles. I really can't. You know me, Alex. I can't do puzzles for like children, like preschool puzzles.
I built your shelf, and there was no way you could have built your shelf.
I don't build things. I don't do puzzles. Do you want to know what challenge I'd be good at in Survivor? None of them.
I feel like you'd be good at Survivor Auction.
I would do really good at Survivor Auction if they still did it. They don't do in the US anymore.
No. They'd be like, I'm giving away a milkshake, and you'd be like, $100!
$500! I love that. I'll be like, who wants steak and mashed potatoes? $1,000! Let's go. Who wants a letter from home? Who wants an advantage?
Who wants a nacho bar with all the fixins?
$40,000! Let's go.
I think it's funny too when there's always like the weird sponsored prize where it's like, we're gonna bring in Red Robin for your whole tribe, and then everybody in the tribe has to be like, I love Red Robin. Red Robin's my favorite food. I eat Red Robin every day in my hometown in Texas.
Oh my God, are you talking about Heroes vs. Villains with Sandra's Outback Steakhouse? She's like, I love Outback Steakhouse. I'm like, oh, no, you don't. She's like, well, my husband is gone. I have Outback Steakhouse every day. I want a blooming onion for the rest of my life.
I'm like, I get it. These people are starving, but they need to calm down about these chain restaurants. They're like, TGI Fridays is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life.
In Big Brother Canada, they do Wendy's. The HOH gets Wendy's and can give it and gives Wendy's to whoever they want every single day. You know, Sam would be like, I want it every day.
Oh my God.
I love it. Oh, that's great.
Who wants French fries and a gallon of ranch? Literally. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, it is that time of the night where we are going to plug ourselves, get ready to hop off the pod. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to us here at Couch Potato Queens on YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram at Couch Potato Queen spelled normally, and on Twitter at Couch Potato Queen spelled QWNZ. You can find me on Instagram at alexknowsitall.jpg and on Twitter at alexknowsitall_.
And you can find me at Mendels8 on Twitter and Instagram. That's Mendels8.
And y'all, next week we will be back on Wednesdays, but it's going to be a little bit different because we're having a double header 2 days in a row extravaganza of The Bachelor. Me and Ken will be going on for the Bachelor finale right before Survivor airs at 6:30. So catch us here to talk about all things Bachelor at 6:30. Watch Survivor and then catch us right after Survivor again to talk about that.
And also, y'all, I will be running Big Brother Canada evictions, not this week, but starting next week for their third eviction. We will be doing eviction shows and covering the whole week. It'll be me and Justin. It'll be a lot of fun, and I look forward for you guys to join. That will be on Thursday nights following the eviction. So around
and always Drag Race on Friday nights with Sam and Alec. Y'all, stay fabulous, and remember to outwit, outlast,
and out gay, honey.